$1.7 trillion in student loan debt, 45 million people carrying this debt around their necks. When we do know that mathematically you could choose a community college, you can choose an in-state school, you can work, you can get scholarships, and you can go to school debt-free, but people are making choices like that very nice gentleman's young daughter being influenced by her mother, his ex-wife, to make a stupid decision and pay money to get virtually the same education, the debt, to do it. And it's just a disaster. But Rachel said something as we started talking about this about 3 years ago that stuck with me, that we really do not have a student loan crisis. We really have a parenting crisis. Mm. So in his case, he has a parenting crisis because he cannot completely make the decision because he's got his ex in the mix messing up the decision. But and you parents who say, well, they're 18, they can do whatever they want. If they're 18, you need to have more influence in their life. They live under your roof, eat your food, drive your freaking car, and are on your cell phone plan. So they're not free agents. They are a dependent, which means they are dependent on your butt. And they need to understand that. So you don't have to be mean to your kids or rough with your kids or something like that. I never was that. But no one was confused about who was running the asylum. It wasn't the inmates, you know. And so we have a parenting crisis. A guy called up and said, well, my son told me he was going to this expensive school. See, we never had that conversation. My kids didn't tell me stuff. I told them stuff. Well, you didn't listen to them. Well, that's why they're in counseling now, but they don't have any debt, okay? So it's unbelievable. So the parenting crisis, moms and dads, is you need to start today. If your kid is 1, 11, or 18, you need to start today saying, we're not going to have student loan debt. We're going to go in and get post-high school education at a trade school, at a tech school, or a 4-year degree, but we're not doing it with debt.